Freeze SEO unless you know where you'll be standing. Previously, we were talking about pausing your marketing unless you knew where you were standing, but the times are changing too fast. This is my online toolbox. This quick tip and reminder focuses on SEO, search engine optimization. Just a few months ago, as we saw the economic uncertainties, we were talking about being prepared for your marketing challenges during this uncertainty. But now we turned it up a notch to make sure that you completely focus in on this uncertainty as if it was a tsunami. There are certain people who clearly see what's coming, and there's others that may not know the magnitude of what's coming. And in this case, that little boat overturned during the process of the water retreating in the tsunami, not for what was coming next. Here, some other boats turned around to face it head on, but all of a sudden, these people were not even being prepared for that level of a tsunami that was coming their way. And here's people still looking, wondering what's going to happen next. When it comes to online marketing, we have our website, we have the word SEO, search engine optimization, we have Facebook, Google My Business, YouTube, Instagram, and even email that could impact all of your marketing strategies. We're constantly reminding business owners to stay focused on how they could best leverage their time and preserve their money to the best of their ability. It doesn't mean stop spending the money, but it means preserving the money. We were met with a little bit of resistance when we were talking about pay-per-click and Facebook advertising and telling people to stop, because that is the easiest line item topic to simply just freeze for a moment while you pause and evaluate your cash flow versus your time. As an entrepreneur, you will have more time as your asset in the near future as opposed to cash. And even if you have cash in the bank, we're not telling you to stop using it. We just want you to be very clear how you're spending it. So now what we're talking about is this blurry SEO on the bottom, which is completely independent of the solid SEO on top. Let's continue. First, remember, do not sign up for new or even continue any recurring fees as it relates to SEO. This particular topic can be an endless pit of conversation, and unless you clearly have the cash available and are able to address other topics that you could be utilizing that cash for, we say cancel. It's just simply too much of a distraction to have a line item automatically showing up on your credit card bill once a month, or your debit, even worse, coming out of your bank account, where you simply don't know what is the charge being incurred for. Also, when you sign up for any new recurring fees, because there's SEO services that are coming out of the woodworks for only $179 a month, only $379 a month, and we just saw one now for $599 a month, and somebody signed up for it under the disguise of all of these things that were weak on their site. You do not want to see any new surprises on your credit card bills going forward, because there are going to be others that appear for services, quarterly, semi-annual, and annual, that you subscribed to last year that you forget about. And as you take two items, you will get more agitated when you look at something you've agreed to recently and get surprised with something coming that you totally forgot about. So pause your SEO unless you clearly know where you'll be standing, but freeze your SEO unless you know this next topic. Keep in mind, there are many tangible and intangible aspects of SEO. What we're doing is using a recent report that was generated specifically to My Online Toolbox, just to give you an example of how we see this. Here is one way in March we were able to look at the My Online Toolbox website. And when we looked at it, we ran it through this particular product called SEO Timer, SEOP Timer, and we showed that, okay, our pages could be better. There are 13 improvement recommendations, and that's covering all the topics of SEO, usability, performance, social security, and whatnot. Now, we took the same exact website and on the same day put it through another tool from Website Grader. And now we see that My Online Toolbox is doing fine on the mobile, the SEO and security, but there's room for improvement. So one tool is giving us a B minus and the other tool is giving us an A minus. But if I was doing monthly maintenance for a client and I just wanted to keep billing them, I would sooner take this report, randomly choose some topics to make it a little bit better, and it may or may not make an impact. But at the end of the day, my online toolbox doesn't care about performance at this given moment. The quality of what we do is so high that when somebody new comes to our site, if it takes 4 or 5 seconds to load versus 2 seconds, tough. And I say tough in a way because most of the people, when they're just tire kicking, will wait an extra few seconds to get really good information that helps them on their marketing topics. But just using this quick analogy, it's a great way to say we have different uses for our money right now, and it's not going to be to help somebody who's randomly looking to learn about our business have it show up within 2 to 3 seconds quicker than 5 seconds, as a good example. So when we're saying pause your SEO, we're going to keep going back as entrepreneurs and business owners to focus in on your cash position. We're never saying stop. Whatever you're purchasing has a clear value proposition today. Whatever you're purchasing does not have auto recurring charges. You're able to understand, even limitedly, what is being done. It is amazing how many people subscribe to SEO related services, and when we talk to them, they really don't know. Well, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, that is the flag to say stop today, take a step back, look at everything else that you do clearly understand, and we can come back to it later. You're not just doing SEO because it's a nice thing to do. There are way too many people who think SEO and marketing go hand in hand, and they don't. SEO is icing on the cake. We know that it's important, but you are able to have your marketing move forward without just having someone constantly optimizing your environment to make it be a little bit more efficient. And you also weigh the difference of SEO versus your other marketing topics. There's only so much money you could be spending now, and many of you have leveraged SEO too heavily, not realizing there's many things that you could be doing with that money in addition to things that you could be doing for free. So we're never saying stop, we are saying pause. But we are saying freeze unless you clearly know where the spending is going. And don't forget that SEO includes other topics such as creating fresh content and updating your website pages, getting customer reviews via Google My Business and Facebook, getting inbound links to your website, adding YouTube videos with the proper titles, adding Facebook content driving viewers back to your site, and even having emails driving viewers back to your site. So if there's other things that you could be doing free or inexpensively to help driving traffic to your site, that is a component of SEO, and we're not saying freeze unless you aren't sure where your money's going. This is My Online Toolbox. We would like you to like us on Facebook as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel. And never forget, start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. We'll see you soon.